Hello people and welcome back to Serene Facts by Heema. Today's vlog is going to be all about students. So I'm going to tell you 4 major updates that IRCC has given on students coming abroad and students who are already in Canada. What they are going to do, what is the plan for 2024, how student files are gonna get affected, what is the government's plan for PGWP extension, what is going to be the status for extended studies and distance studies. So without wasting any time, let's just begin this video to know what are the recent updates that IRCC has given. First update. Starting from 1st January 2024, you have to submit a GIC of not just $10,000 but $20,650. IRCC has made that change because we have housing crisis and inflation rate increasing in Canada, and this is why government thinks that now students cannot afford their living on just $10,000. They have to bring in more funds with them so that they can support their living here abroad. So starting from January 1st, 2024, now this GIC has changed and it was decided based on LICO, which is low income cutoff, and now based on this changes is going to be made every time whenever this threshold changes. Basically, LICO is something that helps somebody decide that how much minimum income is necessary for an individual to spend their life in a country and how much income do they need for following up their necessities in life. So now Canada has decided that instead of $10,000, a student would need $20,635. If I agree to that, keep watching the video and I'll share my views with you in the video moving forward. Second update that IRCC has given is for the students who have distance studies can do distance studies only if you take admission before September 1st, 2024. If an international student is taking admission after September 1st, 2024, you are not eligible for distance studies. You have to be present in Canada for studying. But until then, you have an option of studying from your home if your college allows. The third update is about the international students who are already in Canada. If you are studying here, IRCC has extended your hours of working. Now you are eligible for full-time working and you can work up till 30 hours. Now because this update was done on 7th of December, this is why for all the students who have applied for study permit up till 7th of December, for all those students, they are eligible for working full-time in Canada with their studies till April 30, 2024. It is probable that IRCC is going to apply cap on international students coming to Canada. So if IRCC thinks that college cannot handle the housing facilities and all the other facilities and benefits given to the students, they are not going to allow the colleges to let students have seats in the college, and at the same time there could be a lot of rejections on visas from IRCC's end. This is basically being done because there are a lot of students coming abroad, and right now students here might not be getting jobs, and 4 months ago it was so difficult for all the new students who came to get the job. And if you expect for students to come in fall, they expect the same thing, that students might not have enough jobs, they might not have houses, they might not find a way of earning their living. This is why IRCC has taken this step. The fourth update that IRCC has given is that IRCC has decided not to extend postgraduate work permits for the students who will come to Canada after 2024. That means whose study permit starts from 2024. But the students who were here in 2023 and they were under this policy from 2023 up till December 31st, 2023, they can extend their postgraduate work permits. That means they can extend their time of working even after their work permit expires. A lot of students come abroad, take 1-year course and then they take PGWP. They got lucky in 2023 because they had a chance and opportunity to extend their work permits and live in Canada because there was labor crisis and Canada did not have labor. It's the same situation right now. Let me just be very clear with you. All the corporates and a lot of other small businesses do not have labor right now. By labor, I mean employees who have education and work in good companies, and also all those students who come here and do part-time jobs. However, there are some quick facts that international education accounts for more than 22 billion in economic activity annually, greater than Canada's export of auto parts. Second thing, Quebec establishes its own cost of living threshold for international students destined for Quebec learning institution and has continued to raise their threshold periodically. The third fact is the new financial guidelines are also being applied to student direct stream, a special study permit application process available to residents of 14 countries that requires additional upfront information for applicants and provides priority processing. India is not included in these 14 countries. Other countries are included. You can go and check list on the links here. I'm gonna put this link in the description below so you can go and check this full news release by Ottawa government on December 7th. However, because of inflation, all these four changes are being made. Because of housing crisis, this issue is probably coming into place, and Canada is willing to keep a check on current situations and current ongoing market. They do not want that people come here and they suffer. But if you ask personally my opinion that what is going to be the impact of this is a lot of students are not going to travel to Canada. I know that's the easiest way, but finances has become a huge difficulty right now. And trust me, if you personally ask me, it does not take $20,000 for a student to stay in Canada. I have students with whom I'm still in contact with. They say that they do not have savings, but right now they are earning their livings properly. It's not an issue with them that they are dying out of shortage of food or if inflation is affecting them. It's just that inflation is coming all over the world, but Canada is just being proactive, I would say. However, it's very difficult for international students because I understand that people who are coming abroad are trying to improve their living and living standards. That's why they come abroad. If Canada is going to increase the living expenses, that's going to be too difficult for a middle class family to afford their children's fee abroad. I would just say wait for 6 months and see if these changes can be undone. However, Canada is saying that based on the inflation changes per year, they are going to make these changes for full next year, and it might be changing more gradually than it was earlier, because the last change, which was made for $10,000 of GIC, was made in 2000, finally changing the GIC to double in 2023 for 2024. So after approximately 4-5 years, this change is being made. So I don't know what can be done right now for study permit, but IRCC has this facility of changing your visitor's visa to work permit. So that facility is open. There are Red Seal programs, there are other PNP programs. So you must go and check the videos of all the other programs except PNP on my video. PNP program information, I'm going to bring it soon enough for you so that you can start applying for PNP programs under PR and you can come as a permanent resident instead of coming as a student. Always trust this, that if you cannot come as a student, you can always come to Canada with all the other facilities. It's not always necessary that you have to come only as a student in Canada. But this channel is there for your support and your help. I always motivate you to just apply in whatever possible certification, and then you can come abroad using those platforms. You just don't have to rely on study permit if you really want to come to Canada. Otherwise, there are other options open for you. You can always go to different countries rather than coming to Canada. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions and concerns, please write down in the comments, because it's good for everybody to share their concerns and talk about whatever issues they are having under this video on this platform, and it would be helpful for each other. Others can ask questions to me. You can direct the questions to me, and I can also make a Q&A video for your help. So just stay tuned, stick around, be safe and warm. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.